Questions and comments. Questions et commentaires. The Honourable Member for Courtenay-Alberni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I mean, energy workers sitting at home watching, they didn't want to hear a partisan speech, Mr. Speaker. And I can tell the member directly that, Mr. Speaker, nobody is celebrating right now when workers are out of work in Alberta. What we're not talking enough about is the international embarrassment that is happening right now when we have other countries making decisions to bring Canada in line because we're failing to do our part in tackling climate change, whether it be the U.S. on this decision or Norway with their sovereign wealth fund. You know, right now what we need to clean up Jason Kenney's failed gamble and to fix things right now is we need to take real action on climate change. There's opportunity cost for us pointing fingers like this right now. We need to get people back to work and invest in clean energy. Workers in Alberta right now, they want to hear that the federal government's going to step in and put people back to work with clean energy, jobs that are going to bring them into the future, not another failed plan, not another argument over failed pipelines. I want to hear from the member, is he going to go back to his cabinet, to his party, and come back to Alberta and help rescue those workers that really have been abandoned by a failed mistake by their premier? And are they going to take real action on climate change so more countries aren't taking action on Canada? Because that's what we should expect if we don't take real action on issues related to climate action.
Parliamentary Secretary.
Sure. Mr. Speaker, you know, earlier in one of the speeches, one of the Conservative members said and was very critical of our price on pollution. And that was a very progressive policy measure by this government. And it's ensuring that across all regions of Canada that there will be a price on pollution. One only needs to look at the throne speech that was presented by the Prime Minister back in September. If you want to get a good sense in terms of the many green initiatives, the many ways in which we are going to be there for Albertans in terms of unemployed becoming more employable through skill sets enhancements, via training programs. There is a litany of programs that are going to be there and that are there today to support Albertans as they are there for all Canadians. And we will continue to look at interesting initiatives that are going to continue to build upon a strong environmental plan. But unlike the NDP, we do recognize that you can work with the environment and economy to ensure that as a society that we continue to move forward and meet the expectations and standards that Canadians have.